Hey everybody, I wanted to get on here and share like a quick update on where I stand with the YouTube channel because I did make one video with the caramel macchiato that I was planning on making more. I even got a little microphone and everything. When I made that one, Chris was like, I'll edit it for you, which was great. I don't know how to do that. It's not one of those things that I'm really scared to figure out. I just don't think I have the patience to sit down and do it because I've done one more recipe, and what I'll do is set up my tripod, which has a remote, and I can press record and then stop and record and stop, but it's not one video, it's like 100 different ones that have to be pieced together. And he was going through so tediously to take out anytime I would say or like I just did, little things like that. So I think what I have decided to do, because I was unsure with the channel if I wanted to include doula stuff or just do recipes, because originally I told Chris I want to film doing recipes. Every other part of my life I do a lot on Instagram stories, and that's just kind of people are following along, and I appreciate that. But I feel like with YouTube, if I'm making a video specific to something, people are watching it because they want to see that. With Instagram stories, you're watching something and you don't know what it's going to be about, and sometimes people will have 20 dots on just talking, and I'm like, I don't think it's fair to be like, here's this recipe that I'm doing or this thing. I expect you to scroll through and watch all of it. But if I'm doing this on YouTube and somebody is interested enough in what it is, then they can watch it. But with the doula stuff and everything that I do really on Instagram is kind of like a day-to-day, I'm learning as I'm going. Like parenting, I'm not a parenting expert. I don't feel right making videos or anything. It's all, anything that I do, what I'm talking about is oh, I've learned this either the hard way, or oh, this was a great lesson I learned. But one thing that I do feel confident in is cooking, and that was why not that the caramel macchiato recipe was cooking, but that was my other video that I made that has not been edited yet. It was literally the few days before Valentine's Day that I did that one, that we still have to put together. But I was entertaining the thought of doing live videos, and then that takes out all of the editing, all of the pressure. It's just kind of like being in front of I am right now. And I've heard mixed things about Instagram Live, that it'll cut you off in the middle of what you're doing, and it only is on there for 24 hours. And then there's Facebook Live, which is harder to link to other things. I can do something on YouTube Live and it saves to my channel, and I can link that on my website through my Connect with Me bar that has all of my social media accounts. And I just don't feel like I don't Chris did all the music with it, and he did graphics and stuff, and that's great, but I feel like it would take me a month if I was really honed in on that. And that's why I have a list of blog posts that I want to write that I haven't done, because there's so much involved that goes with it. I'm kind of a perfectionist with that. I want to have a beginning, middle, end. I want to have graphics with it and all this, and there's a list of blog posts that I still need to sit down and do. But I cook dinner all the time. I can just hook my phone up and have live. I'm pretty sure my child is walking in. No, that's the dog. I can have live and just show, because there's so many recipes that I do that I'm I feel bad when people are intimidated by cooking, because it's not something you should be intimidated by, and it's so it's too easy not to do. And I'm very I love easy recipes, and I don't care if I'm doing this to get millions of views at all. I'm just trying to share the recipes that I like. And one that I'm about to do later is one that the first time I did it, I just kind of had the idea of I bet this would be good. And the first time I did it, I put too much of one ingredient in it, and I've made it 5 times since then, and now I have the perfect, my idea of perfect recipe for it, and it's super easy. And so I'm gonna do a live on YouTube of that, which will save, and I can have it as a recipe. If somebody wants to see it, they can see it. If somebody doesn't want to see it, they can keep going. It's not like with Instagram stories where you're just kind of let's see what they did. Oh wait, I have to, or you don't have to watch, but you know what I mean. So that's where I think I will do is do lives of recipes, and maybe like everybody knows that I'm obsessed with Publix and like follow their ads, which are like Wednesday to Wednesday. So a new one came out. Today's Wednesday, and Monday is Memorial Day, so the ad is like really good. A lot of really good stuff on there. So I think my first live will be going through this Publix ad, and if you don't want to see it, you don't have to, because I know a lot of people don't live near one, and a lot of people think it's too expensive, and that's why I'm wanting to do the breakdown of the ad to show how you can plan your week around it and save lots of money. So that is another thing. Or if I go somewhere like Trader Joe's and get something, I'll pop on a live and do like, here's what all I got, why I got it, if it's something that I've had or something I'm interested in trying. I went to Aldi yesterday, I could have done it then, but I will keep it more food oriented and less, like I said, like a lot of stuff right now that I'm doing is day to day. Like I'm learning, like with gardening, with Mia, with doula stuff. It's all like a learning process right now, but with cooking, I'm extremely confident in the stuff that I'm going to be posting. So I will try to keep it like easy stuff and fewer ingredients, probably seasonal as well, because I'm really excited about what all is coming up this summer for recipes with, like, I have the basil in my yard. I can't wait to make different recipes with that this summer and just stuff like that. So I'm pretty excited. I'm trying to keep everything really short too. I'll probably just do all the prep work and then show like, here's the ingredients. If there's like a difficult part, go through that, but it'll just be really quick, like for weeknight meals for busy moms, or single guys that are wanting to bring something to a party. It will be something easy for that. So that is where I stand now. Sorry for keeping everybody in the dark. I did get a cool little microphone, lapel microphone, so that I'm not like mumbling, and Chris will just have to deal with all the ums, because I'm not planning on editing any of this. It'll be all raw and uncut, just me. So that's where I stand. All right, thanks.